will these 2 cups make you rich? In this short video, I'll reveal a wealth protocol that the elite have kept hidden for over 100 years. And while few people know about it, it's actually rooted in the research of a Nobel Prize-winning Russian scientist. So if you are feeling on the edge financially, if soaring gas prices and grocery bills are wiping you out, then this 2-cup method can potentially bring you life-changing wealth, so that you are in full control of your financial future. Again, all you need are 2 cups, which means the solution to your money worries may be right in your kitchen. Large cash sums could land in your lap by the time you pour yourself a glass. What I'm about to share will work for anyone, no matter what your situation looks like right now. So please pay attention, because once you discover this proven wealth method, money can finally start flowing to you in abundance. I know it sounds crazy, but I'll share all of the research and proof that supports everything I'm saying. And I promise that what I'm about to tell you is something you've never heard before. It's not another mantra to recite. It's not about weird chakras or anything else like that. It's a proven wealth protocol that can potentially bring money into your account, all by performing this proven 2-cup manifestation method. And with the deep recession we're going through right now, most of us could use the extra cash. Like I said, anyone can do it, as long as you have 2 cups. After I did this unusual 15-minute protocol, I purchased my dream home and effortlessly paid off all my bills, all while having plenty of money left over to play with. If I could do it and attract unbelievable wealth, I guarantee that you can too. Because I don't think that there's anybody who's struggled as much as me when it comes to attracting money. You're now just moments away from a wealth hack so powerful, it could change everything for you, allowing you to attract large sums of money as soon as today. Can you imagine it? Logging into an abundant bank account, pulling into the dream home you own, feeling carefree. Can you actually feel it? To no longer have to worry about rising gas prices or an inflated grocery bill, to remove all obstructions to financial abundance, to actually feel rich, and most importantly, are you ready to try this 2-cup wealth method right now? Because we're getting started immediately. I know that you might still feel a little skeptical, especially if you've heard all the other BS claims before. Maybe you're wondering to yourself, is this really true? Will this really work for me? If so, I totally get it. But right now, all I ask is that you put those doubts to the side until you see everything I'm about to tell you. And then decide for yourself if what you think I'm saying is true. Because what I'm sharing inside threatens to flip everything we thought we knew about wealth attraction on its head, which threatens the elite. And with hundreds of billions of dollars at stake, there's no telling what the powers that be will do. So please watch while you still can. You're now on the cusp of an entirely new life, just like I was on that fateful night. Hi, I'm Jason Henry, and I would have called you crazy if you told me that I'd be in front of you today, helping you attract wealth. Because while I'm wealthy today, all 3 of my bank accounts were in overdraft only 6 weeks ago. If you've ever felt like you're drowning financially, then you understand where I'm coming from. And if you're like me, you may have tried drop shipping, affiliate marketing, or selling natural products, only to find out that it's all one big scam. Maybe you listened to manifestation soundtracks or got a second job, but an unexpected repair would come up and I'd be back to 0 or worse. But I kept at it because I had to provide for my family. I'm not a guru or some trust fund baby. I'm just a regular dad of 3 trying to support my family. Then my mother died. She was the only family I had left. When I got the call, it felt like the earth crumbled beneath my feet, but I didn't even have time to grieve. All I could think about was that I couldn't afford the funeral. As an only child, the responsibility fell on my shoulders. I only had one person in the world who could help, my brother-in-law, who always disapproved of me. Asking him for financial help was humiliating. Things got worse than I could have imagined when he flat out refused. I walked in on him and my wife talking bad about me. I could hear his booming voice from around the corner. He can't even pay for his own mother's funeral, let alone take care of the kids. Isn't it about time you got with a real man? I was crushed. The worst part is that he was right. What kind of a man was I? Should I let my wife go and live the life she deserved? With absolutely nobody to turn to, I ran to my local church and fell to my knees. Now, I don't consider myself religious, but as soon as I kneeled in front of the altar, a sudden sense of peace rushed over me. I was in such a trance that I didn't notice the man sat peacefully in the front row. He was decked out in a well-tailored navy blue suit. He looked blissful, And when he held his hands to pray, I couldn't help but notice his dazzling cufflinks. They were platinum silver, with a strange symbol encrusted in diamonds. A strange force came over me, and I began to weep. I had no idea that I was just moments away from my entire life changing forever. It sounds almost unbelievable, but over the next 6 weeks, I would go on to manifest $93,000, all because of that chance meeting in that North Carolina church. My $20K debt evaporated, the piles of bills disappeared, and most importantly, I held a lavish end-of-life service for my mother. And it all happened without me having to actually work for it. I smiled from ear to ear when looking at my bank balance. I didn't feel anxious when I got a letter in the mail. My confidence skyrocketed. My shame went away, and I was so carefree. Everyone said it looked like I had grown almost 10 years younger. Every single aspect of my finances and lifestyle changed from every angle. The rest of my life changed right along with it. My family life, my health, my relationships. I can't think of a single aspect of my life that wasn't changed from that chance encounter in the church. For the first time, I felt like I was more than just getting by. Even as I write this, I can't help but feel emotional, because although my life is so different now, I still remember all the dirty looks from my wife's family, the feeling of being constantly judged, and the way everyone thought they knew everything wrong with me because of my financial situation, when in reality they didn't know a damn thing. But, like I said, that life is entirely in the past, because the secret I discovered inside that church didn't just change my life. It enabled me to change the lives of friends, family members, and countless others who've now used it for themselves. And if you let it, this very same 2-cup wealth protocol could change your life too. Starting today, I know that everything I'm saying right now must sound unbelievable. Trust me, I get it. I mean, I lived this story and it still feels unbelievable at times. But it's 100% true. I'm a real man from North Carolina. Events that follow took place in 2023. The wealth transformation stories I've witnessed firsthand are also true. And in a moment, I'll share even more incredible, real-life transformations. But right now, I want to explain in vivid detail every aspect of the secret I discovered that day inside the church. While very few people know about it, it's actually rooted in the research of a famous Russian Nobel Prize-winning scientist. He was the first to discover that your electrons can quantum leap, allowing you to reach the high vibrational levels of the elite, where attracting money happens automatically. But while I was sitting at the church, I could never have known that any of that was about to happen. I was sitting there, sobbing, feeling more defeated and embarrassed than I ever have before. But I had this strange feeling that I had to ask the man in the dark suit about the symbol on his cufflinks. Somehow I felt this was a defining moment for me, and I was right. "Excuse me, sir, what does the symbol on your cufflinks mean?" I pointed to his cufflinks, glistening from the light coming in through the stained glass window. "Quantum leap," he answered. He handed me an ivory-colored business card with the quantum leap symbol etched into the front. "You have been brought to this moment for a reason," he said, "and things will get better for you now." I didn't even have time to ask for his name. He walked out of the church, where a black Bentley was waiting for him, got in and sped off. I was so dumbstruck by the whole thing. A million questions ran through my mind. Who was that man? What did he mean by things will get better? And as I went to bed that night, I had no idea that this unusual encounter would mark the beginning of my new life. When I woke up the next day, for you now, what do you want more than anything in the world? What could I say? Let's start with what you were crying about yesterday. I didn't want to talk about it, but he had this strong presence that makes you feel safe. I told him everything. About how I'd failed my mother and I couldn't even pay for her end-of-life service. About all of my humiliating attempts to make extra money. About how I felt like a deadbeat father. But surely you couldn't understand. "You're rich," I blurted out. I felt embarrassed by my outburst. But Pavel Gorbanov just chuckled. 11 months ago, I couldn't afford groceries to feed my family. So don't act like you know a damn thing about me. But I know about you. You're here to understand why nothing you've tried in the past has ever worked, right? Because what I'm about to tell you is something you won't find anywhere else. It contains a fundamental truth about becoming a millionaire that's been kept from you for over 100 years, and explains why you've been so frustrated in your financial situation. You can't attract wealth by working harder, getting a side hustle, or meditation. Those things do play a role, of course, but there's actually something much deeper going on below the surface. "So are you ready?" "Good," he said, "because if you want to become a millionaire, there's only one thing that you should be focusing on. Quantum leap. It all comes back to that symbol you asked me about right there. Then he pointed to a painting on the wall with the same symbol. It may not look like much, but that quantum leap symbol, it's responsible for keeping you attracting wealth. It's one of the oldest symbols in the world, and is the basis in wealth attraction. It symbolizes the most basic universal law. Taking a quantum leap is the key to unlocking the life that you desire. Most people's cells are stuck in broke vibration, sending them into a downward financial spiral, no matter how hard they work or how many manifestation methods they try. In moments, you can change that all by doing a quantum leap and activate your millionaire vibration. When you're at millionaire vibration, money flows to you automatically. You can finally live free from money worries, all by doing a quantum leap. Are you having trouble with this? He asked. I couldn't help but feel a little skeptical, and this all sounds a little too woo-woo for me. Have you ever heard of Niels Bohr? Niels Bohr is a Nobel Prize-winning Danish physicist, and he was the first to discover how this quantum leap works. He was studying a cell through a microscope when he noticed something strange. Randomly, the electron in an atom would jump from one orbit to another, increasing your vibration. It all happens at the cellular level. If you can control this quantum leap over and over, then it's possible that you can raise yourself to the high vibration you need to become a millionaire. Things started making sense, but here's the bad news, Pavel Gorbanov continued. The elite have kept this quantum leap process hidden from the rest of the world, blocking you from sharing in a piece of their insane wealth. Study after study have shown a connection between the breakdown of this quantum leap and wealth. Take a look at some of these studies. Yale University researchers report, quantum leap is not as fully random as we thought it was. In other words, he said slowly, absolutely anyone can quantum leap to millionaire vibration and live well. No matter what your financial situation looks like right now, taking a quantum leap to your millionaire vibration is the only reliable way to attract wealth. Unfortunately, those of us who weren't born in the elite never learned how to quantum leap, which leaves us on a financial roller coaster, where sometimes money does flow, then it is suddenly pulled away and we find ourselves broke again. So knowing how to quantum leap is absolutely essential. At this point, my head was spinning from everything that Pavel Gorbanov had just told me. Let me get this straight. I can instantly raise my vibration at a cellular level so I can attract wealth quickly? Exactly. So how do I quantum leap to millionaire vibration? I asked. Well, he said, there's an ancient practice in Nepal. It takes many years to master, but that still hasn't stopped many from dedicating themselves to the practice. Then there's electroshock. I'm sure you've heard all the rage about electroshock. In order to get the best results, you have to use maximum pain, which obviously isn't fun for anybody. Luckily, there's an alternative, something that's been kept secret. A protocol that activates your millionaire vibration to unlock large sums of money. He pointed to the table in front of me. Using just these 2 cups, absolutely anyone can quantum leap in seconds, unlocking your millionaire vibration so that you can finally live wealthy, experiencing money flowing to you in abundance, never having to worry about where the money will come from. It's called the 2-cup method. In a second, you will listen to instructions on exactly what to do with these 2 cups. It works even if you have never done anything like this before. This 2-cup quantum leap method starts working in seconds, but without the guided voice and alpha wave music I'm about to play for you, it won't work. Pavel Gorbanov turned on the most creepy yet beautiful music I have ever heard. Then a soft, calming woman's voice told me exactly what to do. Suddenly, everything I desired felt so vivid. It felt real. And when the audio told me to drink the water in the 2nd cup, something strange happened. I felt powerful. It was almost as if I had transformed within 15 minutes. And Pavel Gorbanov simply stared at me quietly. Why did you do this for me? You are the only person in over 20 years who ever asked me about the symbol on my cufflinks. I took it as a sign that you have been chosen. And to be honest, I've grown frustrated with the restrictions on this wealth method. When I look around me, all I see are people struggling, and I know this 2-cup method will dramatically change their life. I'd like nothing more than to share what I know with others, to be a true people's champion. But unfortunately, my hands are tied. So I've been plotting a way to get around this restriction. And when you asked about the symbol on my cufflinks, I thought it might be the chance I've been looking for. With that, Pavel Gorbanov smiled and left the room. That night, I could hardly sleep. The whole day seemed so strange and unbelievable. Yet at the same time, I felt like all of my worries faded away. I didn't feel stressed about anything. I didn't worry about whether to pay the heating bill or buy groceries. I felt carefree, like I knew my life was about to change. The next morning I woke up feeling more rested than usual. It was that kind of natural energy you feel after a deep night of sleep. And as I walked into the bathroom, I hesitantly checked my phone. I received a $273 refund that I'd been waiting on for 2 months. I was happy, of course, but I still wasn't ready to get my hopes up yet. Then, I received a letter in the mail. It was from a law firm in North Carolina, and when I saw the quantum leap symbol in the letterhead, I could hardly catch my breath. Turns out, my mother had $33,000 to her name when she died, all of which they were transferring to me as her only son. And when I checked my bank account at the end of the week, I found more money than ever in my life. Little did I know that was just the beginning. As the days went by, I continued receiving unexpected money. My bills were all paid. My confidence skyrocketed, and most importantly, my mother got the lavish funeral she deserved. At the same time, it felt like all of my other problems had vanished too. My brother-in-law finally respected me. I felt true financial relief, and I even heard rumors spreading that I had won the lottery. My world felt brighter, almost like I was seeing it in full color for the first time. And as everything around me started to change, more and more people started to ask me what my secret was. At first, I was afraid to tell them the truth because my story sounded so crazy, but I could see the desperation in their eyes, and I could still remember the pain of my own experience. So I started to share what I knew with a few close friends. Our neighbor Martina, Michael, who went to high school with me, Mrs. Richards, our kid's second-grade teacher. As crazy as it sounds, in every single case, these people all received large sums of money in a short time, dramatic life shifts, and remarkable results within just weeks. Soon my inbox was flooded with their transformation stories. Like Martina, who told me, "I'm a believer. My whole life I've struggled with making and keeping money. Now I have way more cash than I know what to do with." Or Mrs. Rich, who told me, "Bless your heart. I have never experienced financial windfalls like this from anything I've tried before. I don't feel worried about the bills. I'm singing around the house like I'm a young lady again." Soon, I had more requests than I could keep up with, so I stormed back into Pavel Gorbunov's office and said, "We have to figure out a way to get the audio to more people." So we put our heads together to figure out an even better way to get the audio into the hands of as many people as possible. We partnered with a state-of-the-art recording facility, and we remastered the exact audio that I personally used to do the 2-cup method in Pavel Gorbunov's penthouse. We made it so that it can be listened to on any device, anywhere in the world. All you need are 2 cups. It took a lot of trial and error. Frankly, we were both a little naive about how much work it would take, but we stuck with it until we were able to help others create financial abundance and live the life of their dreams. Yet even as we became well known in our small community, I wanted to help even more people globally. That's when I received a letter in the mail. It was unmarked. Inside was the quantum leap symbol, and it was at that moment that I knew we were on the right track. It's why I'm proud to be the first to introduce you to Quantum Millionaire. It's the fastest, most powerful way to attract wealth. Not only because money starts flowing in abundance, but because it does it all instantaneously. In other words, it makes manifesting money simple, quick, and automatic. This is something that no other solution can do, which is why the transformation stories we hear from people like you are truly unlike anything I've ever heard before. I'll share those with you in just a moment. But first, let me tell you exactly what is included inside the Quantum Millionaire program, because I want you to feel total peace knowing exactly what to expect after you listen to Quantum Millionaire. You will soon understand why it's the missing piece of the puzzle when it comes to becoming wealthy. The elite even describe it as having a money tree. So don't be surprised when financial blessings fall into your lap. It all starts the moment you listen to Quantum Millionaire. Just get any 2 cups, then play Quantum Millionaire on your phone, tablet, or computer. You can listen to it with or without headphones, whatever feels most comfortable to you. Then, simply let the audio voice be your guide. She will direct you with exactly what to do with the 2 cups, so you quantum leap instantly. The audio is laced with alpha waves, so you enter a blissful state as you quantum leap. You can do it at any time of day that works for you. The entire 2-cup wealth protocol takes about 15 minutes. We suggest you do it once a day to let the money come to you with total ease. It's also important to remember one more thing. Our only concern is helping you achieve financial wealth so you can make the world a better place. We just hope you get to use it while we still have it online. Because the results people are achieving are simply too good to ignore. Everyday men and women are transforming their finances with Quantum Millionaire. And when you feel abundant, everything changes for you. You have more energy. You smile more. You strut around with a newfound confidence. Every single aspect of your life begins to improve. It's easy to see why so many people claim their lives have changed forever. And it literally couldn't be any easier. Simply download Quantum Millionaire on your phone, tablet, or computer. Put 2 cups in front of you. Then press play and follow the vocal instructions. You can listen to it anywhere. You can do it at any time of the day. That's it. Now you can finally stop worrying every time you get a bill. Because right now, you're just moments away from getting your hands on the world's easiest, most effective wealth attraction solution. Here's how you can get your hands on Quantum Millionaire today. First, let me emphasize this point one more time. Quantum Millionaire truly is a best-in-class program. There's no other word for it. Especially considering that we developed the program in a state-of-the-art recording facility. Which means that if Quantum Millionaire were sold in stores, you'd have to pay no less than $197. Which I know might sound crazy. It certainly sounded crazy to me when I first heard it. But that's just what happens when you put something like Quantum Millionaire in a store and they mark it up. Because they expect you to pay their outrageous marketing cost and building rent. But we're not in this for the money. We just want to get this program into the hands of as many people as possible. Instead of putting it on store shelves, I decided to simply sit down and write out my story to you. Tell you everything that happened to me. Share all of the research I've put together. And let you hear all of the remarkable transformation stories of people who've used Quantum Millionaire for themselves. Then it's up to you to decide if Quantum Millionaire is right for you. That's why if you order Quantum Millionaire today, you won't have to pay full price. Or even half of that. When you order right now, on this page only, you can get instant access to Quantum Millionaire for just $39. Yes, just $39. And once you try Quantum Millionaire yourself, I'm confident that you'll agree that almost nothing else compares to how good you feel when you look at your bank account and feel secure. Pretty amazing, right? So click the button below now to lock in your limited time special offer. When you do, you'll be taken to our secure order page where you can fill out your payment information. Once you complete your payment, you'll land on our confirmation page, which includes your download link for Quantum Millionaire. The confirmation page will also include instructions on exactly how to use Quantum Millionaire. You'll also get an email which includes the same information. I really understand the value of your privacy, which is why our secure order form uses the same professional grade 256-bit encryption technology as places like Amazon, eBay, and Walmart. So you can place your order today with total confidence. Now you might be wondering if there's a guarantee. And there absolutely is. Here's how it works. Because I really only care about helping you attract wealth. Something we're so confident that Quantum Millionaire will do for you. We only want you to pay if you feel it's worked as well as I say it will. So as soon as you try Quantum Millionaire, which only takes 15 minutes, here's what I want you to do. Watch your psyche transform before your eyes and feel yourself burst with fresh energy and confidence. Then allow yourself to receive all the financial blessings waiting for you. Keep doing it every day to reach your desired state of wealth. You'll have a full 60 days to test drive Quantum Millionaire for yourself. This way, if you're as happy with your order as I expect you will be, then I couldn't be more thrilled. But if for any reason you're not 100% satisfied with your order, all you have to do is send an email to our support team. Just let them know that, hey, Quantum Millionaire just wasn't right for me, and we'll make sure you get every dime of your investment back. We won't ask you any questions. Nobody's gonna sit there and quiz you to see if you really tried it or not. Just let us know that Quantum Millionaire wasn't right for you, and we'll issue you an immediate, hassle-free refund. To put it bluntly, If Quantum Millionaire doesn't work for you, you pay nothing. By the way, our support email will be provided on your confirmation email, so you'll never have any trouble finding it. We want to help as many people as possible reach their wealth potential. So either we help you do that or you don't pay a dime. What could be more fair than that? We know this radical guarantee makes us vulnerable. Some people might try to use it to rip us off. But frankly, we're not worried about that. We're way more concerned about the man or woman who's listening to this right now and thinking to themselves, gosh, this all makes a lot of sense. I want to try it. But what if it doesn't work for me? Well, now you don't have to worry about any of that. Because I've just removed all of the risk off your shoulders and placed it squarely on my own. Doesn't that feel good? Now you don't have to believe my story. You don't have to take other people's word for it. And you don't even have to believe all of the studies I've shared with you. All you have to do is try Quantum Millionaire for yourself. See how it works for you, and make your decision then. The only reason we're able to make this bold of a guarantee is because so many of the people who try Quantum Millionaire become raving fans. So I'm confident you'll love it as much as the next person. But either way, you're 100% protected by our 60-day, unconditional money-back guarantee. So now there's no reason for you to not place your order today. So click the button below to order Quantum Millionaire, knowing that you're 100% safe and protected. There's one last thing I want to tell you. We both know that money loves speed, so I'm rewarding fast action takers with 6 free gifts. When you order right now, you will get 6 free bonus gifts that will accelerate your results. These 6 free gifts include Prosperity Now, 528 Hertz I Am Rich affirmations that go straight to your subconscious mind. Extreme Success Mantras. Read 1 mantra a day to unlock the blessings waiting for you. Wealth Triggers. Watch this subliminal wealth video to maintain your millionaire vibration all day long. Supernatural Luck. Listen to this 777 Hertz audio to become extremely lucky. Instant Manifester. Save this money symbol to your computer phone or tablet so you can manifest urgent money. Evil Eye Shield. This is a 333 Hertz protection track to guard you against jealous neighbors and friends. But you have to hurry, because this is spreading quickly. We don't know how long we can keep Quantum Millionaire online. Obviously, we do our best to make this available to a maximum number of people. But we can't guarantee how long this will be available for you. So if you want to place your order today, then it's important that you do so now before this page gets taken down. And because I don't ever want you to be in that unfortunate situation where you come back here later only to see the page is gone, I have to recommend again that you order now. So just click the button below now to get immediate access to Quantum Millionaire and your 6 free bonus gifts. Now we're at that point where it's time to make a decision. You've already seen all of the science behind this breakthrough solution. You've heard my story, and you've heard from everyday people just like you who have already transformed their life. I stand fully behind this program, and I've done everything I can to make ordering today one of the easiest, most logical decisions you've ever made. You're protected with a 60-day money-back guarantee. You get immediate access to the program. Plus, you're getting 6 free gifts. The only reason I'm sharing this is because I believe that Quantum Millionaire truly can help support your financial goals. I've seen it firsthand in my own life. But ultimately, it's up to you to make the decision. You're the only one who can take that first step in the direction of a radically new life. And while I'd never ask you to do something you don't want to do, I can't help but notice that if you're still here, then it's likely because something I've said has sparked some kind of curiosity or interest inside of you. But if for any reason you still feel a little on the fence, then I have to ask that you please don't let fear or doubt hold you back. Because you're 100% safe and protected. I truly hope that if I'm speaking to you, that you can say to yourself, you know what? You're right. I've got nothing left to lose and everything to gain. I'm ready to give it a shot, because that's the truth of the reality of the decision that faces you now. And when you really think about it, what's the alternative? I can only imagine all of the failed solutions you've tried in the past that left you feeling humiliated. But now you have something completely different right in front of you. You could leave this page right now after hearing everything I've shared. But what will change? If we're being honest, probably nothing. I can't say for sure what you've tried in the past. But if you're here now, then it's because nothing else has really worked for you. So if you leave this page now without at least trying something new, doesn't it seem likely that you'll just end up trying and failing to make money again and again? Feeling frustrated, stressed out by bills, worried about your financial future, and hating every moment a friend gets a new car or goes on holiday. Won't you think back to this moment and feel regret knowing how close you were to a real solution? Especially if you come back and find that this page no longer exists? You and I both know that's not what you want, which is why I'm now reaching out my hand to offer you a way out. You don't have to say yes. All you have to do is say maybe. Maybe this will work. Maybe this will be everything you say it is. And since I've got nothing to lose, let me give it a try. You're just moments away from a brand new life. Moments from feeling total financial security. You might even forget to check your bank account because you know there's plenty of money in there for bills and everything you could possibly want. You'll be at total peace. Maybe you'll even start that business you've been putting off, knowing you can finally do what you truly want to do. All of that and more could be on just the other side of this page. And while whatever you decide is completely up to you, I truly do hope I get to see you there. All you have to do to get started is just click the button below right now, and I'll see you on the other side to help you continue your journey. Regardless of your choice, I want to personally thank you for taking the time to hear me out today. I wish you all the best in everything you do.